Hello students. So today we will continue some practice 4D mental math. In the last class we have solved till question number 4 in the mental math 1, 2, 3, 4. Today we will do question number 5. Okay. Now before I proceed, before I start this lesson, solve the question 5 and 6. See these three law of the exponent. First is the product law. A to the power m multiply a to the power n gives a to the power n plus n. We take the base common. Second law is the quotient law. A to the power m divided a to the power n gives a to the power m minus n. That is the quotient law. Third is a to the power n to whole to the power n gives a to the power m into n. That is the power law. Okay. Now we solve the question number 5. So in question number 5. A 5A first question is 5 to the power 3 and whole to the power 2. 5 to the power 3 and whole to the power 2. This is the question. So which law we will apply? Power law. This law. See, base is 5, there is one index 3 and there is second index, second power 2. That is the power over power. So what do we take? By using the power law, by applying the power law, take the base common 5 and multiply the power 3 into 2. Multiply the power 3 into 2. So what will be the answer? 5 to the power 3 to the 6. Answer will be 3 to the 6. Okay. Now we do the second question. Now we do the second question. Minus 2 by 3 to the power 4. Minus 2 by 3 to the power 4, then again whole to the power 5. Whole to the power 5. In this question, there is two index, two power 4 and 5, and base is minus 2 by 3. In this question, this minus 2 by 3 is what? Base. This is base. Minus 2 by 3 is base. And 4 and 5 are the two index. So again, take the base common. Minus 2 by 3, base will be common, and after that multiply the power, 4 multiply 5. So what you are going to get the result? Answer will be minus 2 by 3, and what is the product of this power? 4 5s are 20. So the result will be minus 2 by 3 whole to the power 20. Minus 2 by 3 whole to the power 20. Which law we apply? Using power law. Take the base common, multiply the power 3 into 2. 5 is base, 3 and 2 are the powers, and these powers, power 2 is over power 3. So we apply the power law. These are, so which law we apply in these two questions? Power law. Okay. Now we move to the next question, question number 6. So question number 6. A. Question is 7 to the power 12 divided 7 to the power 8. 7 to the power 12 divided 7 to the power 8. Which law we apply here? Quotient law. See, the base is same. In both the exponent, base is 7 and both are divided with each other. So take the base common. What we will do here in this question? What we will do in this question? Take the base common 7 and subtract the power, first power minus second power, that is 12 minus 8. What it will give? When you subtract 8 from 12, 12 minus 8 is 4, 7 to the power 4. So the answer is 7 to the power 4. Next question is 6th B. X to the power 25 divided x to the power 12. Here also the base is same. So in both question the base is x and both are divided, and the power to the first exponent is 25 and power in the second exponent is the 12. So apply the quotient law. Here a to the power n divided a to the power n gives you a to the power m minus n. Means take the base common x and subtract the power, first power minus second power. So 25 minus 12. So when you subtract 12 from 25, what do you get? 13. X to the power 13 is the answer. X to the power 13 is the answer. Okay. Now we do question number 7. 7 you see. 5 to the power 0 plus 7 to the power 0 and plus 9 to the power 0. So this is the zero law of the exponent. What does the zero law say? If any base, A is any base having power 0, value is 1. Zero law of the exponent. This is the zero law of the exponent. Any base having power 0, value is 1. So what will the value of this expression? 5 to the power 0 value is what? 1. Plus 7 to the power 0 value will also be 1. Plus 9 to the power 0 value will also be 1. Applying zero law. Any base having power 0, value 1. Base 7 to the power 0, value 1. Base 9 and power is 0, value 1. Add all the three powers, 1 plus 1, add all the three values, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. What is the answer? 3. 7 is 3. Now we do question number 8. Question number 8 is square of minus 2 by 3. Square of minus 2 by 3. Square means to the power 2. Square means put power 2. Square of minus 2 by 3 is equals to minus 2 by 3 raised to the power 2. Power 2 is called square. If the power in any exponent is 2, it is called square. Square means multiply this minus 2 by 3, multiply this base by itself 2 times. So minus 2 by 3 multiply minus 2 by 3. So what you get the answer? Minus minus plus. So when you multiply 2 minus sign, you will get the product positive. So minus minus plus. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. So here you got 4 by 9. We multiplied the numerator with numerator. 2 multiply 2 gives 4, 3 multiply 3 gives 9. So answer is plus 4 by 9. That is 4 by 9 is the answer of question number 8. Square of minus 2 by 3 is 4 by 9. Now question number 9. Cube of minus 2 by 5. Cube means having power 3. If any exponent having power 3 is called cube. So cube of minus 2 by 5 means raise power 3 over the base minus 2 by 5. Raise power 3 over the base minus 2 by 5. This power 3 is called cube. Cube means raise power 3 over the base minus 2 by 5. Now multiply this base by itself 3 times, minus 2 by 5. Multiply minus 2 by 5. Multiply minus 2 by 5. See what you are going to get the result. Minus 2 minus minus plus, plus minus minus. So if you multiply these two values, first I am going to multiply these two pair. Minus 2 by 5, minus 2 by 5. So minus minus plus, 2 2s are 4. That is 4 by 5 5s are 25. 4 by 25. Multiply minus 2 by 5. So these two factors I have multiplied first. Minus minus plus, minus 2 into minus 2 gives you plus 4. 5 5s are 25. Now in the next, multiply this 4 and minus 2. So plus minus minus, plus 4 multiply minus 2 gives you minus 8. 4 2s are 8 and the sign will be minus, because product of positive and negative sign gives you the negative. So at the numerator place what you got? Minus 8. 4 2s are 8 plus minus minus 8. 25 5s are 125. So if you multiply 5 with 25, you will get the value 125. Now the last question 10. Minus 16 y to the power 8 upon minus 16 y to the power 3. Now see in this. See this question. This minus 16 both are same. So that will be cancelled. Or we can say here there is two different bases also, you can understand, because both are multiplied. and two different bases minus 16 and y. So the power of minus 16 is what? 1. Nothing is given, that is 1. So you can cancel it also. If in the numerator and denominator place both are same, you can cancel directly also. Minus will be cancelled with this minus sign. 16 1 is 16, 16 1 is 16. So both will be cancelled. So what we got? Y to the power 8 upon y to the power 3. In the next, see, same base y and both are divided with each other. So apply the quotient law, take the base common y and subtract the power 8 minus 3. Gives y to the power 5. So what you got the result? Y to the power 5. In this case, apply the quotient law, having same base, both are divided with each other, take the base common and subtract the power, first power minus second power, 8 minus 3. Like this you can do. Another way also you can do that. See how you do the another way. In another way you can do this question 10, that you can write minus 16 y to the power 8 upon minus 16 y to the power 3. So minus 16, you can take this base common minus 16, you can also take the base common y. Now see, minus 16 subtract the power, first power of minus 16 is what here? 1, nothing written, that is 1, 1 minus 1. Here in the denominator also, you see the power of this minus 16 is 1, nothing written, that is means 1. So you can write minus 16 to the power 1, 16 to the power 1 you can mention. If not written, it is 1. So subtract first power minus second power, what you write? 1 minus 1. Y, apply the quotient law, same here. Both are divided, take the base common and subtract the first power minus second power, 8 minus 3. Now see here, what you got the answer? Minus 16, 1 minus 1 gives you 0. Y to the power 8 minus 3 gives you 5. Now apply the 0 law of exponent. Any base having power 0 value 1. Any base having power 0 value 1. 1 multiply y to the power 5. Now if you multiply any number 1, you will get the product same. If you multiply 1 in 5, you will get 5. If you multiply 1 in 7, you will get 7. If you multiply 1 in y to the power 5, you will get y to the power 5. Okay? So mental math is over. In the next class, we will do the multiple choice question. So this is all for today. Thank you for your kind attention.